Welcome to the Competency Training Series for Direct Care Workers, presented by Silver Home Care. Our focus today is on documentation. We'll be exploring this topic to provide safe and person-centered care for our clients. This session will also help prepare you for the competency exam and build the foundation for ongoing professional development in your role as a direct care worker with Silver Home Care. Let's begin. Detailed documentation is a fundamental aspect of your role as a direct care worker with Silver Home Care. We use a variety of tools to help us meet our legal and contractual commitments and ensure that the agency is delivering and documenting services in the type, amount, scope, frequency, and duration authorized. As a member of the Silver Home Care team, you will need to familiarize yourself with and regularly use the following key tools. The HHA Exchange app. As a community health choices provider, Silver Home Care is mandated to collect visit data through electronic visit verification, EVV. EVV uses GPS location services to ensure the direct care worker's presence at the assigned location during clock-in and clock-out. Employees must download and install the HHA Exchange app on their smartphones, consistently using it to record their visits, tasks, and notes. Our commitment to compliance with these mandates is unwavering, and we hold our team members to the same high standards. The Silver Home Care Employee App. This app is an essential resource that was created to provide easy access to essential forms including but not limited to the following.
EVV Compliance Expectation. As part of our commitment to compliance, we have established a minimum EVV compliance rate of 90% for all team members. We actively monitor and calculate this rate on a weekly basis, reflecting our dedication to maintaining the highest standards of care and compliance. Understanding exceptions in EVV compliance. We recognize that there are unique situations or exceptions that can occur. These exceptions are classified into two main categories. Compliant exceptions. Compliant exceptions are those situations that deviate from standard procedures, but they are still in line with our compliance standards. These do not count against your compliance rate. Examples include visits that start or end outside the client's residence. In the event that either of your punches must occur at a location other than the client's residence, you should complete the punch at your current location, inform your supervisor, and fill out a missed punch form within 24 hours. The agency will verify the details with the client. Technical issues with HHA Exchange app. If you encounter any technical issues clocking in or out, stay on site and call the office immediately. We will provide further instructions. Non-compliant exceptions. Forgetting to punch in or out is considered a non-compliant exception, and it will reduce your compliance rate. Forgetting to punch in. If you forget to punch in, do so as soon as you realize it and call your supervisor immediately. You will also need to fill out a missed punch form within 24 hours. Forgetting to punch out. If you forgot to punch out, you will need to complete a missed punch form within 24 hours. Consequences of non-compliance. Failure to maintain the expected compliance rate will trigger intervention by your supervisor to ensure that standards are met.
The missed punch form is a vital tool in our compliance toolkit, specifically tailored for those exceptional situations that require additional documentation. It's essential to recognize its role and limitations in the compliance process. Below is an outline of key aspects you should be familiar with. Purpose. Not an alternative to EVV, the missed punch form is designated solely for exceptions. It should never be treated as a substitute for regular EVV procedures via the HHA Exchange app. Client signature. Validation requirement. The form must bear the client's signature to confirm the details of the exception. This validation ensures accuracy and authenticity. Submission timeline. 24-hour window. Time is of the essence. The missed punch form must be filled out and submitted within 24 hours of the occurrence of the missed punch. Approval. Office authorization. Before any payment is processed for the visit, the office must review and approve the form. This step ensures alignment with our compliance standards. Rejection. Incomplete forms. Attention to detail is crucial. Incomplete forms will be rejected, resulting in delays in payment for that specific visit. By adhering to these guidelines, the missed punch form serves as a controlled and transparent means of handling exceptions. It reinforces our commitment to compliance, while providing a structured way to address unforeseen circumstances. If you have any questions or need clarification on how to properly use this form, please don't hesitate to contact your supervisor or the office. The Client Notes form. This password-protected form includes the client's individualized care plan that outlines their specific needs, level of care, preferences, and essential instructions. The real-time update capabilities of this form enables seamless communication between care managers and staff, making it essential that caregivers thoroughly review it before every shift to ensure they are equipped with the latest information. The Daily Notes section within the form is highly personalized and allows us to capture essential details beyond what is possible in the HHA Exchange app. Please note that to maintain HIPAA compliance, the care plan will not include any identifying information beyond the client's first name, and these details should not be included in your notes either. Step-by-step caregiver procedure. Punching in. Start your shift by opening the HHA Exchange app on your smartphone to clock in for the day. This GPS-verified clock-in ensures accurate recording of your working hours and compliance with the 21st Century Cures Act. Review the care plan. After clocking in, access the client's Daily Notes form in the employee app. Here, you'll find the care plan, a detailed outline of the individualized care and support required by the client. Review the care plan for specific care needs, level of care, preferences, and any essential instructions to guide your actions during the shift. Incidents or near misses. Should you become aware of any incidents or near misses, whether they occurred during your shift or at other times, report them immediately. Inform your supervisor verbally, and then utilize the incident report form in the employee app to document the details. When documenting, please ensure to be objective and stick to the facts. Client complaints. If you encounter any client complaints, report them to your supervisor verbally, and then submit the information via the complaint form. Remember to maintain objectivity and only include factual information. End of shift documentation. At the end of the shift, return to the client's Daily Notes form in the employee app, sign off on the care plan to confirm that the specified care was provided, and answer the personalized questions in the client's Daily Note. Punch out in HHA Exchange and document tasks and refusals. Don't forget to document any notable details about the visit, including the reason for any refusals or, at minimum, the client's overall mood, energy, and well-being during the shift. Always remember that verbal reporting of significant issues is crucial, so do not solely rely on leaving it in a note, as it may not be read right away. Ensure a valid visit. A valid visit is defined by a GPS-verified clock in and out, completed task codes and a note in HHA Exchange, and a completed Daily Notes form. If any of these components are missing, you will need to complete a missed punch form and/or any missing documentation in order to receive payment for that visit. Single punches without corresponding punches, or visits without notes or task codes, will not be paid until the appropriate documentation is provided. This concludes our training on documentation. If you have any questions about this topic, please reach out to your supervisor at 800-719-6912 or email support@silverhomecare.com, and remember, if it isn't documented, it isn't done.